Hello traders, so welcome to a new video. In this video we'll be discussing about trading journals, and also it was requested by some of the subscribers, so I'll be discussing about that. So I believe no matter what kind of business you are in, it's very crucial that you maintain your accounting from the very first day. So accounting would mean keeping track of all the revenues, like expenditures and your revenues, so that by the end of the month you will get to know if your business is profitable or not. Because if it is not profitable, then it is no use of running a business. And trading is like no, not different, right? It is also a business of a kind. So it's very important that you keep a track of all the trades that you take in day by day basis, so that by the end of the month you'll get a chance to see all your trades and you can track your performance, right? So if required, you can also make certain changes, because you can see at the end of the month your risk reward ratio is not favorable, or let's say you're moving into loss. So you can like bring changes to your strategy as per the monthly performance. So I'll just directly take you to my way of maintaining this. So this is my trading journal folder of 2020. So I generally use Excel sheet for the same. So it is not big rocket science to build the Excel sheet here. I've copied from here and there. A lot of traders are sharing it. I've copied it from here and there as per my own convenience. So I generally make monthly folders, okay, monthly Excel sheets wherein I can track what is happening for each month, because I am into swing trading and I don't take more than like 10 or 15 trades is the maximum for me. I generally, it ranges from around 7 to 12 for a month. So I'll just take you to the blank one here. So I'll be sharing this blank one. You can go to the description, and I'll be sharing the Google Drive link from where you can get this blank template, right? So when you open the template here, you can see in the top part you have to mention your start accounting balance. So this is the capital that you are having. So let's say your capital is 10,000, or let's say if your capital is 50,000, you have to just go and edit it and put 50,000. Okay. So the close position P&L, next one is like whenever you put trades here, and when you close it, automatically your final profit and loss, total profit and loss will be showing here in the second. And your account balance is the final balance. Like after taking each trade, probably you're getting into positive account balance or negative account balance based on if your trades are profitable or in losses. So that will be showed in the third para here, third column here. Now see, what you have to enter here is, first important is date, in which date you are taking. Let's say today is 20, so I'll just write 28th. So this is 8th month and 2020. Okay. So next is the stock name. Let's say today we took BPCL. Okay. And entry price. So what was the price in which you entered into the trade for that? Let's say we are entering in 400 rupees. Okay. 400 was the entry price here, and you took around let's say 50 quantities. Okay. 50 quantities. So when you put that, so automatically the invested amount comes here, 20,000. Now what you have to mention is, you have to mention what is the stop loss that you have put on the chart. So your entry price was 400. Let's say you put a 1%, right? You put a 1% stop loss here. So the 1% would be around let's say 2%. So 392 will put. Okay. So when you put that stop loss here, what will happen is automatically it will show you the percentage of account risked by you, that is 0.8%. That means you are risking around 0.8% of your whole capital for this particular trade. Okay, that's why it is showing 0.8. So as I have mentioned in the previous videos of risk and risk reward ratio, this column should never show more than 1. So this will keep track of your risk. If I put, let's say if I put stop loss at 388, okay, so see what will happen. 388. So my risk percentage is 1.2% of my account, which is not favorable. As I have mentioned before, it shouldn't be more than 1. So what I can do is, let's say your stop loss is 388. You know that stop loss should be 388. So there are two ways you can manage it. Either you can change your stop loss, you can increase it, or you can change the quantity. both ways you can maintain your risk reward, right? So quantity, if I put to 40, let's see what happens. So if I put it to 40, I can see my account risked, like the percentage of amount risked is less than 1 now, that is 0.96. So I haven't entered the take profit level here, because whenever the trade will finish, or let's say whenever I am squaring off my position, at that moment what was the final profit, I will write it here. At that time my account change and the close position profit and loss will change. So let's say we entered at 400 and I am ending at 420. Okay, so I'll be closing my position at 420. So the moment I do that, it will automatically show me that my account change that happened is 1.6%. I risked less than 1%, so it is a good risk reward ratio. I risked 1% almost for gaining 1.6%, and my total amount that was gained is 800 rupees. Okay, so now you can see in the top part here 80. Okay, so you can see here 800 is my profit, and my account balance right now is 50,800 rupees. Okay, now one more important part here in the right side is remarks. Now I generally write remarks wherever I get losses. Let's say whenever I get a loss somewhere, I put a remark so that I can remember it in the future, like let's say like news based movement. Okay, news based movement, because of news based movement my stop loss was hit, because in the same BPCL I remember last week there was a news regarding its divestment and all, so suddenly BPCL fell from there and my stop loss got hit. So I generally write there either a news based movement, or let's say I broke my third rule, so something like that. I always mention, like make sure that I write my remarks whenever I get losses, so that at the end of the month when you see the Excel sheet, you will get to know what all mistakes you have done, so that you can rectify this on the next month. Okay, so let's say I took one more trade same day, 2008 20. Okay, instead of BPCL we took Tata Motors. Let's say Tata Motors. Let's say my entry price was somewhere around 125, sorry 125, and my quantity is let's say 50. So automatically when you press it, your total investment amount is 6250, and you can see account risk is 12.50, because I haven't mentioned stop loss here. So I'll put a stop loss of let's say 120 and see what happens. Okay, so my account risk is still 0.5%. That means I can increase my quantity. I'll increase it to 70. Okay, only 0.7. I'll put it to 90, 0.9%. So it is okay. It is favorable for me because my account risk is less than 1%. So this will always, so this, I think this is the most important column of all my journal, which I always keep track so that I can understand, okay, this is inside my risk zone. And let's say this hits your stop loss, right, 120. So I'll just put 120 at the take profit level, right? Let's say it hits my stop loss, that means you will exit at 120. So at the take profit level, I'll so this is not take profit level, let's say I'll write it exit level so that you don't confuse. Exit price. Okay, exit price. So exit price, let's say 420. So what happens is account change is 1.6, sorry, I'll put it 120. Okay, 120 is my exit price. So you will see my account change is minus 1%. Okay, so that means whatever amount I risked, all the amount went from my account. So the total final loss was minus 450, and that reflected here. Previously I had more balance, around 800 rupees. Out of that 450 went off. So my total balance right now is 50,350. So like that, you need to keep track of all the trades that you take, whether in intraday or swing, so that by the end of the month when you see your table, you will get to know what all mistakes you have done and what you need to rectify in your strategy, what you need to rectify in your discipline, what you need to rectify in your overall like strategy, right? So you'll get an idea. So that is the best benefit of recording your journal every day. So the moment I take a trade, at the same time I open this Excel sheet and I just enter all the values and I check if my risk is favorable, then I give out the order in my broker's account. So that is how I trade, and I would suggest you to follow this for at least 1 month and see if it is benefiting you or not. Because I believe, see, if you are not keeping proper account of your trades, then you are just gambling. Because you know that whenever people go for gambling, they never keep a record of all the trades that they take on the table, whether it might be your roulette wheel or slot machine, whatever. You never keep. You go like in such a fun, you go for casino, right? You just go to have an entertainment there. So that's why if you're not keeping track of your trades, then you are gambling in the market, and you would finally lose because you're not keeping track of how you're performing in the market, and in the long run it won't be profitable for you. So I think this was useful for you, and if you really did find this useful, please subscribe my channel and like this video. And if you have any more queries, do let me know in my WhatsApp number here. This is my WhatsApp number. I'll try to answer you. And I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep trading. Bye bye.